Bram, my guy, we are looking forward to this season. Look, we are doing something that's kind of new. It's exciting. Fans aren't quite sure what we're doing yet entirely, but I'm so glad to have you on board.
I don't know what we're doing yet either. You want to tell me here what we're doing? Because I'm kind of in the dark too, but I'm excited about it.
No, look, I mean, we're going to have fun. That's what we are going to do. We have a three-man booth, yourself, me, and then D'Angelo Hall. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring a game day experience like none other to the fans. We're going to be engaging. We're going to bring them into the conversation. And you, my man, you get charged with making sure that they don't miss out on any plays.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I've got to do the nuts and the bolts and what we call in the business the heavy lifting. So I'm really excited for all of that. And I always want to say this to you publicly. I am so proud to have been chosen here. I can't thank you enough for making that choice. My mother wants to hug you. Okay. My mother thinks you're the greatest thing on earth. And really this is a lifetime dream come true. So thank you so much for trusting me. And I can't wait to get started on it.
You say lifetime dream. I mean, that was one of the things going into this is I wanted to have somebody who was a fan of this team, who grew up and understood what the fans out there are feeling. Tell us a little bit about your experience as a fan of this franchise.
I brought props. You want to see them? I brought props.
Yes,
all right.
So
coolest thing I think I own. This goes back to when I was at ESPN, and you'll recall the Hogettes retired a few years ago. And me and Lindsay Zarniak, who did a bunch of work locally, and of course was at ESPN, we did a show one day, and we did kind of a tribute to them. And they sent me a signed hog nose.
Oh, that's awesome.
By far, the best piece of memorabilia I have is an actual legitimate original signed Hoggette nose that was sent to me. And I've got 8 million other things here. You'd think I'm a child with the amount of stuff that I have of this organization here. But it goes back to me being able to go to games at RFK. I was lucky. One of my best friends, his grandparents had tickets to RFK. And fortunately, his older brother hated football. So I got to go with my friend and his grandparents to games at RFK. I went to the NFC Championship against the Vikings. This has been lifeblood. Sundays in my house as a child were very, very important events. And, I've said this to others, I'll say it to you, outside of my family, I don't think I've spent more time thinking about or interacting with anything other than this team. So I'm beyond excited and privileged and honored to be doing this.
So let me ask you this, because we know the fans, we're asking a lot of them right now, it's difficult enough just in society having to deal with COVID and not being able to have that interaction with each other. I can't go give your mom a hug as much as I would love to. We're going to have to be social distancing. The fans aren't going to be at the stadium. We're asking them to come with us on this journey of changing the name. For you, how are you dealing with all the changes and going into this new era?
So this is another thing that I love about the opportunity now is that it's all different, right? So, and what I hope is because the traditions and the nostalgia, it means so much to me that I hope that there's a way as we head into whatever the path is, as we move forward, that there's a way to maintain all of that stuff that's important over the last 90 years. There's no reason to throw away all of the great things that occurred in this franchise. And if we could find a bridge that gap, I think it's great. I love the look of the team right now and what they did with the helmets, because I think that it was a nod to that this is a nostalgic, traditional, important franchise. And they didn't want to make a very quick decision and pick a name and just change everything and turn a page. I think they're doing it the right way. And I'm excited about that. And then, of course, we're going to do something different. And I'm an unconventional person to do this. And I know that. But I think what we're trying to do is modernize. And all of that adds up to it's perfect time, perfect place. And I couldn't be more excited to be part of whatever the future looks like while hanging on as hard as I can to the past and my childhood and everything that the organization means.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to bringing the fans and everything that comes with them as we do go on to this new journey with us. Look, we are not asking you to forget the past. Look, I got you a guy who loves this team, and we're going to make sure that you have that same thing as we go forward in 2020 and to whatever comes beyond. Bram, glad to have you.
Hold on. I got one more thing for you, because this is from when I covered the team back in the day, and I want you to look at the hair, and I want you to decide, because this was actually from Osaka, Japan, when we went with Steve Spurrier to cover the team. That's Chris Samuels, of course. So I'm just trying to figure out, do you think that is the look I should go for as we move forward with the new booth of the Washington football team?
I like that we're being very progressive, and that is definitely something we want. But no, That
All
is
right.
a look that needs to stay with the nostalgia in the past.
Just giving you an option. That's all. Just giving you an option.
I'm going to have to show you a picture of me with a bad perm then one day, you know, just to make you feel better about that picture.
Yeah.
Look, I love it. I love that you're a fan of the team. You know, in my 10 years here, I've been a big fan of the team, and I want us to have something we are so proud of, to work for, to root for, and this city deserves that. All right, Bram, you're going to have to just keep pulling up the memorabilia as we go through the season, please.
I will. Thanks, Julie. Let's get to work soon. I want to see you soon. Let's do this.
Yeah, hurry up. Get here.